And we are live. What is going on, everyone, in the XRP community? Hope you guys are having yourselves a fantastic day today, as usual. I do apologize for bull posting XRP when it was at $2.50 today. Because now it's getting rugged, down 2.3%. 243 now, 243 and a half. However, I mean, dude, this Evernorth thing with Ripple has got me like dangerously bullish lately. Like they suddenly think that like now is just coincidentally just the best time to bootstrap basically a treasury arm of Ripple, Evernorth. I mean, the name of it itself is XRP's only going up. And suddenly like now is the good time for it to do it. And I think Ripple, it's like they know it's going to go up and or they're going to make it go up with public open market buys through Evernorth, which is going to be going public on the NASDAQ in Q1 2026. So we'll have kind of like a micro strategy thing going on with XRP, except if they're not buying paper XRP on equity linked notes, you know, they're buying real open market spot XRP. So yeah, this whole Evernorth, G Treasury, RLUSD, Hidden Road, like it's not all just one big coincidence, right? It's not just all one big coincidence. The stage is set, and yeah, now it's time to enjoy. Because I wonder really what made them go, we need to start like an XRP Treasury company. Because this is going to be going up. I mean, you know what I mean? Like the fact that like, I don't think now is just some like, you know, random coincidental like good time to start it. Like that was like, yeah, this is a great time. Like we got to do this now. That kind of thing. Messi Leo Johnny, BK Breeze, Halal Affirmation, what's up, dude? Ripple Brewer, Playboom Beach, Bridget Curry, good to see you. Steve Willits, Adam Kenny, RS5150, man, I remember you from way back in the day. AJS, the re-entry on your position, I think is playing out pretty good. That was at like what, $2.20? All right. Brave Sigma sounds like a government contractor. We'd write the whole time. Back down to 80-cent lull. That would have happened already if that was destined to happen. It wouldn't consolidate brutally right under all-time high levels. So, Crypto Mobile. Crypto Mobile. Wait, bro, do you have 62% supply of Banker? Is it because like again, you know, I don't know for sure, but I have people saying that like it is you. Do you have 62? Are you the 62% supply guy, bro? Could you please burn if it's you, please? Jeff XRP. Wow, long time to see. Greens from Norway. AJS with the 10 piece. What's going on, man? Hit the super like on that, fellas. Smash the likes on the AJS super chat. Okay, bro, here's the thing. Anytime I talk to a random normie in the wild about crypto, first thing they say is Ripple. XRP, not Bitcoin, not Ethereum, not Solana, def not Doge. That's why I FOMO. Oh, you think like it's... Are you feeling it's becoming more known? I mean, like, now, if you bring up... I was just talking to a guy at the dog park a couple months ago. And I was like, yeah, I do crypto stuff. And he's like, hey, are you into any of that, like XPR stuff? And I'm like, you mean XRP, right? And he's like, yeah. He's like, yeah, I just bought some. And I'm like, I mean, it's a really attractive coin for new investors coming in because they don't want to buy the 100K coin or the $4,000 coin. Like, you know, XRP is an attractive, like, you know, hey, it's $2 and some change per coin. Like, you know, I can get a nice bag here. I don't know, bro. It's always just Ripple and it's always Ripple. It's always XRP. Not sure if you know. Yeah, I don't know. I really like in my personal life, like I don't talk to people that aren't into crypto. Like I don't try to go out and convert people into XRP or convert them to like get into crypto and anything. But I've got like a couple of friends that are, you know, into XRP already and stuff, or just actually not just in crypto, but I've like told them like, hey, XRP. Yeah, I mean, they don't want to buy it anymore because I was telling them about it already at like 20, 30, 40, 50 cents, and now it's, you know, this price. So they, you know, yeah, dude. Yeah. XPR is legit. Bro, they took that for... ticker's not a coincidence, man. They're trying to get people confused. You know? I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, AJS. Yeah, so I'm not like super like people within the crypto space already. Like I do try to tell them like, hey, you should be paying attention to XRP here. But for people that just aren't into crypto at all, I never try to bring it up, dude. I really don't. Which I probably should be. But I don't personally. Dude, Crypto Mobile hasn't responded. Bro, Crypto Mobile, are you the 62% supply guy, man? Come on. Come on, dude. Are you? Please burn or sell. Dude, or, I don't know. Like, sell or burn. I don't care. Like, you're holding... Like, no, not you, but the guy who's holding 62% is holding the coin hostage. And some people have said, like, it could be you. Just help us out, fam. We're trying to, like, run the narrative. You know what I'm saying? All right. Vincent Scully, I did, and those people bought without the level of education that we have, and every time there is a dip, I get a third degree, not worth it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, it sucks if you get people into a coin and it starts freaking rugging or something, you know? What's up, Abs? JebXP, any SHX holders in here? I'm sure there's a lot. That's a pretty common XRP side bag. I've seen it, like, do have some decent performance. I'm not an SHX holder, but, dude, Neptune Cash and the privacy narrative, bro. I got in at $7. This thing's pushing 12 now. Order books are kind of thickening up. Got a little, actually a massive RAM upgrade coming to my computer so I can start being a composer. Start earning some coins and stuff. Because again, it's like, it's not regular mining. It's like two-step mining, composers and guessers. And then they split the reward. And then they time lock like half the block reward for 3 years to kind of really, you know, everyone's just on regular non-ASIC scalable hardware. And then with you know, putting the block rewards, like time locking half of it, that kind of makes it where, well, why would you do a mining pool then? Because what, do you think that pool is just going to pay you out 3 years later when it gets unlocked? I don't think so. You know, that's the, yeah. I don't know, just the whole freaking, I don't know, ASIC miners really freaking piss me off, dude. Because, like, the OG vision from Satoshi was that, like, okay, anybody in a computer with the world could, like, mine Bitcoin. It's just, like, it's not the case anymore because of application-specific integrated circuits. And then what makes it even worse about those is that, like, there's risk in buying an ASIC. Because that machine does one thing, the value of that machine can either get outdated quickly, the coin price can go down quickly, just for any ASIC in general. Like, you can get absolutely shafted. Like, I know a lot of people that bought, like Caspa miners, Cadena miners, just got really, really screwed. Because, again, the machine does one thing, and if the coin plummets, like, dude, the machine's worthless. That's where, like, I like these algorithms that let you, you know, they have ASIC-resistant algorithms that keep the network just regular kind of, you know, personal or server hardware where you could still participate. Right? Because when you're buying Ethereum or when you're mining Ethereum, you're not buying, you know, you weren't buying ASICs at the time. You're buying graphics cards, which, again, those can fluctuate with the market. But since graphics cards do so many things, no matter how, like, the market is for them, even without ETH mining, they're still crazy expensive, you know. But these algorithms that let you to participate with regular hardware that's not application specific, you know, it lowers the barrier to entry. But again, what's the genius and the mastermind behind XRP? Yeah, you get no financial incentive directly from the chain for running a node. And that's why it stays actually decentralized. Believe it or not. What's up, RPM? Jeb XRP I bought last. There we go. Jeez. Yeah, 73 mil market cap, little penny coin, 100 billion supply. Ooh, that's one thing I don't like. Circulating is 5 billion out of 100 billion max. Oh, it's been going pretty good though. I mean, if a coin's like this, but it's mineable, that is the one thing where, like, because it's like the supply gets distributed through mining, it's very, like, the inflation rate's very calculated. But if this is just like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know, it's like a Stellar coin or something built on Stellar. Yeah. Redbeard sold gold and silver last week. Might have sold the top. It's like, okay. Fucking trading you, bro. Stop giving me ads, please. Because once you started seeing on Twitter, like in Hong Kong and in Vietnam and in like Costco's in America, these massive lines of retail to suddenly buy gold. I mean, that was kind of an indicator that like I'm not saying the gold and silver bull market is like done, but that is kind of an indicator that yeah, it's it's due for a little dip. I mean, gold today just dropped 1.7 trillion in market cap, dude, in one day. Joe Booty, the best incentive is a pile of money. I never agreed with the no incentive narrative ever. Well, the no incentive thing, like the no incentive being the best incentive, is that's how you really have true decentralization. Because like if you get to operate, network and help transactions come through and, participate in that consensus, whether it's proof of stake, proof of work, whatever. I mean, you're just going to attract people that are going to like pile up a bunch of hardware, and then you're going to get a centralized network. That's what's going to happen. Because look at all these proof of work coins, dude. They all get centralized. Even Monero, right? That's the coin I always tell you guys about, of like that being like an easy, like that coin is going to be 1,000 plus one day. Even that coin with proof of work, with like standard single stage proof of work. Look what happened to Monero. Look what happened. They got like reorg attacked. They didn't even do a double spend attack. They literally started like rolling back the chain because like I think it's like another coin called Cubic, like another coin gained like more than 50% of the hash rate. And they started reorging the chain, and Monero got like minus 20%. I mean, now it's like recovered since then. But yeah, I don't know. It's a weird discussion because like mineable coins have really stood the test of time of being like a reliable, like a reliable long-term method of consensus where it's like there are rewards that get distributed and then like you can kind of ensure that, but really any chain where ASICs start coming in, that's just bad, bro. Because now you're drowning out the regular, just single guy who wants to participate in the network, and you're basically just buffing like institutional conglomerates stepping in and just purchasing like thousands upon thousands of rigs, and then before you know it, they're like 20% of the network. They get like all the rewards, and they're kind of stomping everybody out. So that's why I like Neptune Cash, bro. It's a memory hardened algorithm, 2-stage mining, so it's not just like only just brute force guessing. Then you have another side of it who also get rewards where they're composing with like massive RAM. That's what I'm going to start doing. I'm going to see how profitable it is or whatever. But yeah, my PC needs the RAM upgrade anyway. But I don't know. I think 128 gigabytes is like pretty over the top. But dude, I'm going to give it a try. Just because it's so early. Should be 459 to 589. XRP runs months after Bitcoin has finished its thing. RPM says 4-year stuff is over, Grover. I don't know. Is it? Is that 4-year cycle thing over? Are we truly getting into a different time of like less speculation and more like narrative driven utility coins moving? Because the whole 4-year cycle that began, it's just based off the Bitcoin halving. That's what that comes from. It comes from the fact that the emissions of Bitcoin, the amount of coins per day that are emitted, are cut in half. And effectively, if like Bitcoin doesn't double from that point on, then it's just like the network starts shrinking and no one's in profit until it gets to a certain amount of miners capitulating. Porky's Garage, did Amazon come through? I mean, I talked to their support. They actually told me it's like yeah, I'm getting this like, oh, it's on the way but running late. And I contacted them, and then the first support guy said, like, okay, sir, I will make sure that I am requesting it be delivered today. And I'm like, bro, no, it's not. It's not coming today. Nah. And he's like, okay, one moment. And then he transfers me to another guy. And he's like, okay, yeah, there's some like logistics issue with the truck's not showing up, or I don't know. Just they gave me some bullshit that they said like it'll be here tomorrow. Yeah, because that first support guy really like he was trying to give me a little dose of hopium. Like, oh yeah, I'm requesting it be delivered today. And I'm like, dude, that is not happening. Because Amazon is really good when it's good. Like when you order stuff and it's just boom, 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 and it's good, it's good. But when Amazon goes bad and like your freaking package, like they won't admit it to you, but it kind of pretty much gets lost. Yeah, then I've heard horror stories of people waiting like weeks, months to get something. But yeah, so you don't see Moon Chicken lately, dude. He's active on Twitter. I see him a lot. John Ferguson, XRP to 0, XRP to 0. Yeah, so you see why he does that? It's because he sold, and he now from the point he sold, he probably can't emotionally live with the fact that it's gonna go up higher than the price he sold at. XRP to 0, XRP to 0. Yeah, he wants he wants XRP to go to 0 so he can have peace of mind that his sell was a really good, smart, strategic move. But this homosexual will probably FOMO back in at the right prices. He'll pay the pump tax. That's just how it is. It's the same thing with especially like Solana meme coins and Binance meme coins. There's a thing called like the FUD cabal. And it's like once they get into that coin and then they all cash out and make a bunch of money, then they start going back in and they start fudding. Because they want to see it collapse after they get out. That way they're like, okay, I'm a good trader because look what just happened. You know. But I mean, buddy, it's, yeah. Good luck, John. Yeah, good luck paying the pump tax at, $4.50. He'll come back. He'll come back. He'll come back. John was just on another channel talking shit about XRP. What a life, eh? Yeah. He'll come back. He'll come back. Charles Tomarello, 600,000 robots by 2023. Amazon. Good luck, Cobb. Yeah. Okay, what is this? You said homosexual? I mean, what? I can't say that? What? Well, you're going to sell XRP, then you're going to come into a mediocre XRP stream and just start spamming to 0? I mean, what else could you do besides being a homosexual? I mean, really? I mean, what? I don't know. A lot of people just suddenly think it's a great time to de-risk out of XRP. Oh, yeah, when Ripple's going to be forcing an XRP pump through a fucking billion-dollar XRP treasury firm that's going to be going live on the NASDAQ Q1 2026 with open market XRP buys. Not even to mention RLUSD liquidity growing and G Treasury. Freaking Hidden Road, the way those two are going to work together, and then Securitize with BlackRock leveraging the XRPL. Literally, like, proof inputting BlackRock leveraging XRPL, and now people think it's like a great time to get out. Like, a bunch of gay bears that think it's the right time. Dude, it's not the right time. Like, I get there is the XRP fatigue, because holding for so long and, being up like over 1,000% on your money. Oh, I know, it's just so hard to keep holding, right? But it's like, dude, you really think XRP for the first time ever defying history with brutal consolidation, constantly edging the limits of the price discovery breakout, and you think now's the good time to get out? Like, nah, bro. It's just not, dude. Okay, I get the fatigue and things happen in life, and people want to start trimming off their bags. Get some of that government paper in your pocket because it's really gonna help. You know, that government paper. I mean, because really, if shit hits the fan and like, you know, we have like civil war, bro, but the paper ain't gonna be worth nothing, bro. It's all gonna be food, ammo, guns, shelter. Like that's really at the end of the day, it's the only thing that intrinsically hold value, right? But it's like I understand, like we want to get to that point where like, okay, slowly, strategically start de-risking and rotating away from XRP to kind of build a nice nest egg for your life that's like well diversified after being like almost all in for so long. But that the time to de-risk out of XRP, I promise you from the bottom of my heart, I will tell you it's not now. Like the time will come soon. Like that $10, $15, $20 XRP, I swear to God, it's like closer than most think. Like XRP is about to start having some truly face melting and unbelievable movements. And that's the time when, there you go, you start de-risking. But not now. Not when, like, for the first time ever in its entire lifetime, after 12 years, it does this weird little thing where it wants to brutally consolidate right below price discovery breakout. Like, right below the 2017 high, slightly above the 2021 high. It's basically using... the 2017 all-time high and then the 2021 all-time high. It's ranging right in between there with like great resistance and great support. And it's like, dude, you think this motherfucker under the right conditions is not about to pop? Like you really think now's the time to de-risk? Bro, that's not. It's not the time here. It's not the time here, dude. Considering everything going on. Like I'm just mentioning kind of just like little stuff here and there. But I mean, dude, even like you got these whole batch of XRP spot ETFs just waiting to be unleashed, bro. I mean, like, come on, bro. Come on. Play Boom Beach. I disagree with BCB, but I respect his decision. So, like, BCB, okay, he, like, timed the market perfectly somehow and, like, actually made a really good play, right? But the problem I'm having is people, like, copying what he did minus 30% later. That's my problem. No, because BCB made, like, a crazy trade, bro. He sold, well, it was like 50, 60% of, like, his whole crypto stack. It's, like, not even just XRP, but his whole crypto stack. Like, right at the top. And then days later, we get this Binance liquidation event. But then, like, what I don't like is that people are, like, trying to copy that after it already got fucking liquidated. So it's like, why are you, like, when you copy trade, you're supposed to copy trade, like, at the same prices. But it's people, like, you know, we get the liquidation and it's like, oh shit, well, we might really fucking be going back down to 50 cents. And then it's like now they're deciding to copy that, like, much lower. That's what I don't like. You know? He defo got insider info. Yeah, I know. Like that is crazy though. I mean, that was like days before, dude. And then apparently, like on the Wintermute like market maker data, dude, fucking Binance is like still hammering Bitcoin sells. What I'm seeing, they're like still doing it, bro. I don't know, dude. These centralized exchanges have too much power. I mean, for a market that really loves to preach the gospel of decentralization, and then they hold all their fucking coins on like the largest exchange. Like, oh, okay, well, yeah, well, what's the point then? What's the decentralization? Where is it then? You're just gonna let an exchange hold everything. He also said now bear market. I mean, dude, it's really just gonna be time will tell. It's really just gonna be time will tell, bro. I don't know. Everything Ripple is like announced with in the last like couple months. It's just like a little too perfectly timed together, you know? Josh, I remember in the early days you streamed outside at a table under some palm trees. Was that a dream or was that real? Yeah, no, that was real. Yeah, I did the side yard streams when the weather was good. Play Boom Beach, bro. How did BNB pump right before the liquidation? Because CZ, has a bunch of federal charges against him. They should have fucking kept him in prison. Because he comes back out, look what happens. Like an artificial BNB pump, a bunch of BNB meme coins suddenly go over 100 million, like 10 or 20 of them. And then one day they'll get rugged 90%. And then, a couple days later, and then the whole market goes down like 90%. Fucking keep that motherfucker in jail, bro. I don't know, bro. There's a lot of, like, Binance, dude, they are, like, notorious for, like, doing shady shit. I mean, the real reason why, like, CZ got locked up in the first place, right? They were, like, knowingly letting, like, money laundering, like, cartel, like, terrorist funds come through. That was literally why he got locked up. Hang on. Be right back, one sec. All right. The fuck are we talking about? Oh, yeah, Binance. Honda X in 2017, XRP did 64,000% like a month on speculation alone. You're saying we can't do 600% with the actual bullish catalyst? I mean, yeah, right. Actual like utility stuff. All right, later, RPM. Good seeing you, man. Reserved for chair market, pair market, top ramen, poor still. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see, dude. We'll see. Yeah, this whole BNB like randomly sending, bro. Like, yeah, I don't know, dude. Like no other coins are doing that. It's like, yeah, I don't know. For a layer two, especially for like a layer two, bro, there's some crime going on. Again, Binance is like the biggest global exchange. I know in the States, I think if you're on like the American continent, I don't even think you can use the platform. But I mean, like globally, Binance is the largest. They have a lot of power. They do manipulation. That's for sure, dude. I read your personally. I think none of the bull market top signals have been triggered. Still coming. I mean, yeah, there is no top right now. Like, there's no, not like gold and silver where it's like, oh god, you got these people just lining up to buy now. That's a signal of like, okay, when mass retail just really wants to get in. Okay, yeah. Does Binance US still exist? I think that got I don't think that exists anymore. I don't know. Because I know like the CEO of it, like they poached someone from Ripple to lead that exchange. Forgot who it was. We were rotating out of metals into risk on now. Okay. Yeah, gold went parabolic. People were buying it at 4,400. God. Abs, everyone way too bearish. I know. I know crypto's in a bit of an odd spot right now, but it's like this isn't. I get there's like round trip PTSD, but like, dude, this isn't like top stuff. Like the retail Google searches for crypto are still like, dude, at all-time lows. Like no one, there is no freaking, you know, like top signals. Gold chart looks like a crypto blow-off top. Wasn't NPT $10 yesterday? Yeah. Or not yesterday, I think it got down to like 9, 10. Today it's been it's like 11.5 now. Top wick was 12.30. Yeah, I need my fucking RAM from Amazon to come in already, bro. God, I'm trying to like see like, okay, because I have this theory that like everyone on the Neptune Cash chain, I think they're like, I even asked like ChatGPT about like if my theory might be correct. I think there's like far more guessers than composers. I think there's like a lack of composers, and it might just be free money for like a short amount of time. I think everyone's misunderstanding this and like not even reading the white paper, not understanding it's like two-step mining, composers and guessers, and you just have all these people just guessing purely. Because it's like the guessers are just like, the high VRAM GPUs or graphics cards, they work in the way that, a bunch of those computations can be guessed at like per second. But then like composing, when you're composing these zero knowledge like transaction proofs, it works more along the lines of like parallel workloads, which is like a CPU with high RAM. So I have this kind of theory where like there's a little gap in the market right now where no one's really composing. Everyone's just guessing with GPUs rather than composing with like a great CPU plus like big RAM. And that's the thing, is like right now I do have a great CPU, but my RAM is like shit. So when I try to compose, it again, because it's such a memory hardened algorithm, it taps out my RAM and then it starts going to my SSD looking for more RAM. And then I pretty much confirm I'm getting like 0 compositions a second, which sucks. So yeah, I need freaking Amazon, bro. And the funniest part is like Amazon never did me dirty like this, dude. I bought this 2 days ago for same day shipping, bro. Same day shipping. Like it was going to be like, okay, it's coming later tonight. And they refunded the shipping on that. And then I reach out to them and then they're like, hey, here's a $20 credit just to not be mad. And I'm like, okay, I'll take that, I guess. But I mean, I want the fucking RAM now. Because the difficulty on Neptune just keeps skyrocketing. Which again, I don't understand if that's like, that affects composers or just guessers. I don't know, dude. Okay, my Binance US account is still alive. Okay. What strategies do you think Evernorth will employ to generate yield on the XRP accumulated? I don't know, dude. To be fair, I don't know much about like XRP yield, or just crypto yield in general. Because if you're gonna like natively to a blockchain earn yield, you're earning like newly minted coins from staking. That's the only like real way you get like risk-free yield, like on chain. But then I know there's like the AMM like lending protocols with collateral, things like that of that nature. And it can be like peer-to-peer too. You just putting more RAM in your PC? Yeah, like a lot more. Because the compositions are very memory intensive, dude. Like 32 gigabytes is not even the minimum. It's like you can't even compose with that. Could it be the AWS glitch that brought down a bunch of other systems? I think that like could have something to do with it, but I mean, during the AWS outage, Amazon like was still up. Like Amazon doesn't even use their own hosting services. Oh, and by the way, yeah, fun fact. AWS going down caused like Ethereum to like lose a lot of functionality. Yeah, so yeah, decentralized. Okay. Yeah, Dogecoin it's unlimited, ETH is unlimited too. Yeah, I don't like unlimited supply coins. Cuz it's like, yeah, you want to have emissions for like stakers or miners or whatever. But there needs to be like a cap at some point where no more new coins are minted, and then at that point the rewards are the fees from the transactions. Like that is your incentive. The fees that people are paying. ETH is a half-ass protocol. I think it was fine when it was proof of work. Because the proof of stake is like, yeah, it's like faster, but dude, nothing's really changed. Like when Ethereum gets clogged, yeah, the fees start going up like bad, even with proof of stake. Yeah, another issue with smart contracts and centralized oracles. XRPL doesn't have these issues since features are built into the protocol layer. Yeah, like when you get like layer 1 features, right? Charcoal, I'm no expert, but unlimited coins, what's the point of that? No different to printing press. I mean, because the unlimited coins thing ensures that like the miners or stakers like always are in perpetuity are going to be getting like new supply, which is a big incentive, right? Because what the miners do, yeah, miners are extractors. Like miners don't like mine coins and hodl. They mine coins. They again, and a lot of these mining websites, they have like, you can mine whatever coin and just get freaking paid in Bitcoin, which means like, yeah, that mining service has to just offload those coins on the open market real quick. Because yeah, miners are not there to like, because with the amount of overhead and logistics and like operating costs it takes to mine at like a like a scale that's like really worth operating. I mean, bro, you're insta selling coins. You're instantly selling, like immediately. Remember, fees were so high back in the NFT days. I remember I issued a super dumb Ethereum NFT collection. It was literally just like like colors. Like you're buying colors, and there was like only like whatever like small amount of colors, and it was such a freaking bubble that I literally got a $140 offer for like the dumbest collection ever. It was literally just like, okay, you could own the color red, green, blue, black, yellow, brown, purple. Like you just buy the colors, right? I got a $140 offer on that, right? Transaction fees are so high that for me to claim the $140 offer on my NFT collection, I had to pay $200 in fees. I'm like, bro, this is retarded, bro. Fuck Ethereum, man. Fuck Ethereum to hell. I really hope that corporate fucking JP Morgan Fed honeypot coin can just die. It is like the biggest piece of waste of space, piece of shit on the market, dude. It's so bad. Oh, and you think like ETH 2.0, that's the first time they changed? No. Then you have this coin called Ethereum Classic. And that was like the original protocol for Ethereum. Then they changed it to what Ethereum is like, when we were mining it. And then now it's like Ethereum 3.0 with this proof of stake shit and unlimited coins. It's so good, bro. I cannot wait for the death of Ethereum. Because the whole thing was an inside job. The whole thing's a JP Morgan Fed honeypot. That also, I mean, why are you so pissed? What does that have to do with XRP? Yeah, they fucking came after XRP. They made damn sure that they got to have that little number 2 spot after Bitcoin. They really wanted that spot. They really wanted that because they wanted to be like the number 1 alt. When historically XRP was always the number 1 altcoin. Yeah, so Ethereum can fucking suck my cock. When was the point of it even existing, okay? How does the network operate today? Oh, yeah, the guys that have the most Ethereum, they get the most rewards and they get the most control in the network. Oh, yeah, great way to hyper centralize it. And then now AWS fucking goes under and like you can't even use Ethereum anymore at that point. They had hell of features go down. Like Ethereum literally went down. Like you couldn't use it on like, some parts of it. Oh yeah, how decentralized are you now, huh? When a centralized web hosting service goes down, now people can't use functionality on your chain. Yeah, what a great coin. What a great coin. Charcoal, don't get me wrong, I would ride the wave too, but kind of makes me nervous holding. Hey, if you're not going to be a diamond-handed holder, then I mean, being a diamond-handed perma holder bull is not not for everyone, but it's tough. Who would trust ETH seriously? You know that it came out that the Ethereum Foundation, like, how much do you guys think the Ethereum Foundation pays its lead developer? How much do you guys think the Ethereum Foundation pays their lead #1 developer? How much do you guys think they pay him? For Ethereum to be deving a like $500 billion blockchain by market cap. How much do you think they're paying him? The lead developer. $1 million? No. Yeah. Low six figures, bro. They were giving him just over $100K a year to be the lead Ethereum dev. But yet the Ethereum Foundation, dude, they constantly dump tokens, bro. That's why Ethereum is like, it's like stalled. I mean, look at it, dude. Like, even XRP, when XRP got back to its levels, it actually broke an all-time high. Ethereum, like, never even broke an all-time high again. Like, since then. Whatever it is, I'm sure he's getting paid in XRP. Yeah, no way. What a fool. Yeah, no, it got doxed what their lead dev was getting paid. The lead developer is getting $100K a year on Ethereum. Bro, I think like the maintenance guy at Ripple headquarters probably gets more than that, bro. I mean, come on, San Francisco. Yeah, dude. Yeah, so I'm even like more hyped than ever, dude. Just like literally flip Ethereum, bring down the narrative on it, have people realize like, oh wow, yeah, the shitty centralized banker XRP outpaced Ethereum. What does that mean for Ethereum? What does that mean? Zerpturb, are you going on this crazy rhyming spree? Where market, flare market, care market? But bro, what happened to FLR? I'm still getting it from the snapshot, but it's like it's not 1-to-1. Well, yeah, they they used our whole community for like a free marketing, and then yeah, your airdrop didn't get dropped to you all at once like you were supposed to get. It was you're gonna get 3% of it, and then you stake it, and staking it for whatever 36 months. That's how you get your full airdrop. Yeah. What's keeping you in Cali? Great food. A lot of good food you can get here. Freaking home state. I mean, yeah, California, it's shit, but like it's also like not shit at the same time. Like a lot of the greatest things there ever is to do and eat in America is in Cali. You know what I'm saying? When you want to take, I mean, just the logistics of living in California. Like if you want to fly around the world like I do, like once or twice a year, yeah, bro, fucking LAX, since they push so many goddamn flights constantly, you can get really good flights out of LAX. Whereas like if you live more, kind of in less populated areas, now trying like to get the logistics of like getting to big airports is just, I don't know, there's a lot of reasons, bro. Like, yeah, California is like objectively, like there is a lot of things that are really bad. But I mean, dude, our economy is like almost the size of Japan, dude. Like take all of Japan and the California GDP like matches that almost. Way more words rhyme with bear than bull, unfortunately. God. Look at the 15-minute chart and draw a wedge going up. It shows XRP heading to 270 end of week. I don't know. It's just too much noise. I think it's just better on the 4 hour, right? It's just better on the 4 hour because you had that wedge here. Broke up now. I don't know if it wants to just rip another higher low and continue, but yeah, we'll see. I mean, we were tracking this wedge before it broke out of it. It was like pretty much like that. Broke out of it, but now it's like it's not like a super strong breakout yet. Porky's Garage. Wouldn't want to live anywhere else but F me and the tax and the cost of it. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. California is a very heavy pros, heavy cons state. I mean, long term, like I don't want to like stay here forever for sure. Yeah, it's a very heavy, a lot of pros, a lot of cons, and you got to decide like if you're born here, you're kind of already just used to the cons, you know. To be bag holder, you're better off making a new ordering and returning the one that comes later, even if it shows up. Try living in Canada. The taxes here are criminal. Yeah, that guy that just chatted, he's watching like 20 minutes before. Maybe I should have done that. Maybe I should have canceled that order and just reordered it. I think they definitely like lost the package, dude. That's a shame, bro, because I kind of needed that RAM like now. Alex, you eat a lot of In-N-Out? Dude, of course. That's the best, man. I remember when I was younger and I tried a 4x4 for the first time. I couldn't even finish a 4x4, dude. Now I can clean up. Bro, I can clean up a 4x4 and animal fries and a milkshake for breakfast, dude. Like, it's nothing, bro. That is the greatest fast food chain of all time. Like, for sure. I like Habit better. Habit, bro. Oh, God, dude. Habit is so mid. Habit is mid. Five Guys is mid. Yeah, dude. There's so many burger places that are mid. In-N-Out is just the king, bro. But then what do the In-N-Out footers always say? Oh my God, dude, the fries taste like cardboard. Animal fries, boom. Boom. The cardboard taste gets it gets really overpowered by the cheese, the grilled onions, and then the bunch of spread you get on there too. Yeah. Okay, there you go. Now your cardboard fries taste good. Boom. And their fries actually aren't even that bad. They're not bad. I mean, they're just simple fries. They're not like some over-the-top, over-engineered freaking wavy French fry, the crispy ones. Like, they're not super over-engineered. They're just fries, bro. Oh yeah, guess what? The whole meal is like not even $10. It's ridiculous. Five Guys is one of my cheat meals. I mean, like, Five Guys is good, but the prices they ask, though, are, I mean, bro, like, oh my God, then DoorDashing Five Guys? Yeah, oh yeah, here's your $23 burger, sir. Come on, dude. It's just, bro. And then on top of that, their little, hot dogs they do on the side for $10. It's actually Walmart ingredients. It is like conferred. It's just Walmart. It's like a Walmart hot dog you made yourself, but it's $10 for one dog and one bun. Unbelievable. I don't know. Five Guys, it is good, but it's the price makes it like not taste good. Because burgers should not be $20. Okay, dude. In New York, these freaking because what's funny about New York City is everything is so goddamn expensive, but like when it comes to food, nah, like they need to have cheap food. Dude, there's like guys on the street in a food truck that they'll churn out like a famous $2 burger. But I guess in your New York City, you push so much volume, you can bring down your margins, right? Because you're pushing so much volume. Oh, Three Diglets, you play Pokemon TCG Pocket? Fellas, is anyone in here in the Pokemon market? Is there any sleeper cards that you could like stack up on or something? Because I don't know. Anytime, like I really didn't even grow up with Pokemon. I was more into like Bakugans and stuff. I've even played a Pokemon game before. I don't know. But it seems like from what I've seen, like Pokemon cards are just perma bullish, dude. You got grown men on a new stock of Pokemon cards. They're all fighting for like to have 5 boxes each of them. Because I guess the cards are getting worth like so much on like the secondhand market that it seems like the packs are becoming like plus EV, basically. I mean, what's like the coin market cap for Pokemon cards? Like, for example, like is there some website where you can like track certain card prices and charts or something? Three Diglets. I bought a Bubble Mew at 800. It's like 1800 right now. Damn. Glenn Miller, I'm 47. My daughter's 29. She was sorting into Pokemon, but I don't know shit about it. It just seems like they're always bullish. Like there is no bear market on Pokemon cards. And then is there a way to like, because I know there's certain guys that will they specialize in finding like sleeper cards that aren't super high in price, and then they'll buy like 100 of them at PSA 10. Then they'll sit on them for a bit. And then flip them. A rare candy is a good app. Now, if you could find a way to like properly NFT that, those would be crazy. But with like physical goods, you'd have to like trust some central entity at like at that point, right? Pokemon TCG Pocket is a game app on your phone, but it's still a trading card game where you can win in battle. Okay, so you're not getting like cards that have value though. I mean, okay, so if you're buying like Pokemon card packs, is there some card you can pull that's worth like 6 figures? Like still? Because I know there's like the OG Charizard. Those are like $250,000 or something, or like even $1 million. But I mean, is there like new cards that are coming out this year that are like already worth like 6 figures or something? I don't know. Remember that when it first hit the market, my friend and I opened a pack that was the Charizard. We sold it for $20 because we were only 12 years old back then. Oh yeah, when you're 12 years old, like $20 is like $1,000 to you when you're an adult. Like literally, when you're 12 years old, bro, $20 is insane, dude. You're balling like Cheetos, Mountain Dew, Snowballs, Twinkies, bro. You can get a vape maybe, bro. Like, dude, yeah. When you're 12 years old, I remember like $20, dude. If I showed up to the skate park with $20, dude, I was fucking a king. I was king, bro. Absolute king. Yo, Three Diglets with the 10 piece, man. I believe that once a card is bought at a certain price by somebody, then that is the new value of the card. That goes for every gem mint number. For every gem mint number it gets. So like the highest price it was purchased for, that's just the new value. I mean, yeah, because it's weird because it's not like liquidity like with like stocks or coins where like everyone has like tens, hundreds, thousands of coins. It's like, I mean, you're just like one card. Yeah, I don't know. That's interesting. Like if there's a Surfing Pikachu PSA 10 that's valued at 100 and I bought it at 200 on eBay, then the new value is 200 worldwide. Ooh, dude, that allows for some manipulation to kick in, eh? Like, let's say you underground like 100 cards, right? Let's say you get this one card and you underground it, like you over the counter it from someone privately at like 100 cards for $100. And let's say you list your own cards on eBay and you start fucking buying them for 1,000. I mean, they're just worth 1,000. Like, yeah, that could be like easily manipulated, right? No, Zerptor. Yeah, because the true price of something is what like is the most someone's willing to pay. That is the highest price. I mean, that is like the value, right? But I feel like for what Three Diglets is saying for specifically Pokemon cards, for how like crazy of the market it is, it seems like a bunch of like like the coin market cap and like the trading view of Pokemon cards. They're gonna throw those eBay listings as like, holy shit, this card's worth this much now. Yeah, that's interesting. I'm just not into the like trading card stuff. I don't because like what I don't like about the that whole card market is like you'll have like a perfectly normal card and you'll try to get it graded. And then, oh my god, bro, if the print and the edges are not absolutely perfect, it's like a 6. I mean, the card like looks completely brand new, but it'd be like, oh no, actually this is a 6. It's not a 10. It's like what? My car is worth 18,000 according to KBB. I couldn't sell it for more than 14 unless I got a ticket to buy. Okay. Damn, it's ridiculous. My most expensive card is a Gold Star Entei PSA 10. It's 5,600 right now. Got it for 2,200. I don't know, Pokemon, bro. It just seems like a perma bull market. It just seems like there is no bear market on them. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. You know what's better than Pokemon cards though? Labubus, bro. No, I'm kidding. Those, bro, Labubus are already washed. I'm pretty sure. Those are like the, dude. Labubus were so, like, oh my god, they're so gay. Like, it is the most freaking, consumerism freaking crap. Oh my god. I saw people in the Caleb Hammer show getting in like thousands and thousands of dollars of debt on freaking Labubus, dude. And it's like, dude, those are not a collectible. It's like you want them to be a collectible so bad, dude. They're not. I'm pretty sure the Labubu market's dead. I'm pretty sure. I don't see anything about it on social media anymore. It's probably, it ran its like little fidget spinner cycle. Yeah. Pokemon trading volume is 8.5 million in the last 24 hours. That does not sound like that much. Like the global? Yeah, I don't know. I need to find out what's the coin market cap for this stuff. Because I'm wondering if is there a place in the market for like shit cards, like PSA 10s that are worth like $5. You just like merch 1,000 of them, and just hold. Like, is there like an XRP opportunity in the Pokemon world? Like just something that's like $5 a card, and then just scoop up like all of them. Damn, Pokemon's up 70% last month. God dang, dude. Yeah, those shits are demonic. Dude, the Labubu thing was so freaking manufactured, so synthetically manufactured as a social trend. You know how they started it? It was like one of the big K-pop stars like had one on her purse when she was out in public in front of paparazzi, and I'm like, oh, okay, really? She just decided to wear that ugly little stupid fur doll. Oh yeah, sure, uh-huh. Yeah, how much did she get paid for that? Like 15 mil. Yeah, Labubus are so many psyops, bro. So many psyops. Like psyop trend shit. So, like things that would never become a trend like by themselves. You know. Greninja Gold Star PSA 10. You could get it for like 45 not too long ago. Now it's like 850 per card. Even hit 1,000 for a bit. Jeez. I need to buy boxes and hold them for years. I see. Oh my god. So why is XRP rugging, dude? 241? Oh god, even Neptune Cash down to 1043, bro. Oh my god. And my fucking Ram's not coming today. Guys, I'm kind of pissed, bro. I'm just going to end the stream and go play some fucking DayZ. I just built my first base on there on the snow map. And then I ran across a geared guy. I had one buckshot, dude. Come across this geared guy. I hit him first. I pop him upper torso, up close with a buckshot. He doesn't go down somehow, and I just get mowed down with an M4A1 right in front of my base. Now I'm like, you know what? My base is probably not even there anymore. I probably raided it just to be a dick. So I'm gonna go play some DayZ, guys. KDB. Guess what, Alex? XRP is the same price as it was yesterday. Shit price. Who would have guessed? Yeah, you know what, buddy? Yeah, 241. A year ago, you'd be foaming at the mouth if it hit 241 overnight. Okay, yeah. So what's the shit price really? Yeah, sounds like DayZ. Go play DayZ. Yeah, DayZ's a. I don't know. Some people treat that game like it's their like second life, dude. Because like if I'm in like a DayZ kind of mindset, I'll play for like 2-3 hours a day tops. But there's people that are just like, dude, they play all freaking day, like as a second life. I'm like, bro, I can't even handle that game for that long. And is that my Amazon package getting here? Maybe I don't know. All right, guys. Anyways, yeah, but this guy's right. Yeah, the price is kind of shit. All right, I'll see you guys later.